This is the band area here, the gymnasium behind. We're planning in this cow wall window element. It's translucent light that allows the light to come in, but it won't be glaring. So we have an entire stripe around the entire gym so that we'll be able to utilize that gym without having the lights on during the day. This is a smokestack, and it was funny, driving around Lebanon, there's actually 2 existing smokestacks, one at the clean laundry facility. There's also one in the mill on Mechanic Street. So even though, you know, people think that this is a huge 60-foot stack, we already have that design element in the area.
That's great.
And these are the classroom wings, and this is over the science wing, where we have solar hot water collectors on the sloped roof there so that we can heat our water with solar. This is the view from Route 4, so you can see the cupola there. This is the main elevation view that you saw in the rendering below, and this is the view that the neighbors will see. This is a 5th grade pod here, the 6th grade pod above. This is our stair tower, all brick with those nice curved windows. This is a sloped roof, and you see the solar collectors here on the roof, and you'll also see this green roof here with a door from the science areas.
Great. This is wonderful. Thank you for
Very
that.
nice, thank you.
And you mentioned the side that the neighbors would see. The neighbors they're actually quite a distance.
Right,
There's
there's about 150 feet minimum between the fields and the closest structure. So, the site plan. So here to this closest structure is about 150 feet.
Okay.
This is the closest house to the school,
Mhm.
and when we met with the neighbors over the several meetings over the last couple of months, we have devised a landscape plan to help buffer the
Nice.
closest people. We've also devised a landscape section here to buffer the people's property from the fields itself. And these are designed so they're actually sunk in to the land, so there's a slope, a natural slope here, which will help with the noise and the
Noise,
sound.
sure.
Right.
Bumping into it'll bump into the walls, or the banks, the
Right.
noise will.
Right.
That's really great.
Very nice.
I love the look of the school. I love the architecture that you've worked up so far. And as you said, these are conceptual drawings and are kind of, they get tweaked as you go along within reasons, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Well, that's really great. Well, and I especially liked, you said something that really became clear to me, and that was the on-site parking. How wonderful that would be to have a school, our schools, that have adequate parking, because I know that there's always a challenge at the junior high as well as Seminary Hill. I live in that neighborhood, and it's always a joke about, I may as well walk. You know, so I like some of those details. The solar, that's
Very
sounds
nice.
great. I love the efficiency. Sounds like you've really looked right into it with the solar light around the gym. It's a brilliant idea.
Thank you.
It's great. Well, thank you for that, Ingrid. Anything else that we want to make sure that, well, I think a couple of things I'd like the viewers to know is you mentioned there will be another public forum,
Yes.
and the date for that is?
That is Saturday, February 27 at 9 a.m. in the high school cafeteria.
Fantastic. And also I'd encourage the viewers, if you do have a question, to visit the website, which will be listed on the credits as the program ends, but I'll give it to you now as well, which is www.lebanonmiddleschool.org. And if you have a question, you can certainly send the question in, and we will have our professionals answer them, whether it's the school board member or the design team, the engineering team. Who are we working with, Ingrid?
Pathways Consulting is our civil. Jeff Tyree has done structural work. Bill Root has done the mechanical engineering, and Allied Engineering has done the electrical.
Great. All local companies.
Fairly local.
Yes,
Vermont, New
fantastic.
Hampshire. Yes.
Vermont, New Hampshire, great. I like that too. Well, that's great. Anything else you'd like to add, ladies?
Just very excited how in the way the design has
Mhm.
evolved and adapted so much more closely to the program that we have, and we're very excited to see that groundbreaking.
Well, and it sounds like you've taken a lot of time to really think things through and find out what's best for the students of Lebanon, which we all appreciate, I'm sure. So thank you all for being with us today, and this closes up our program for today. Thank you, Ingrid, thank you, Laura, for being with us and sharing the exciting plans. I encourage you again to check out that website. There are these documents or these drawings that are listed, available to see on the website, as well as some other interesting photographs. If you've not been in some of our schools most recently, you will see the interior photographs of the building and of the aging facilities, and some of the reasons why the school needs minimum standards, and why we're moving forward with this 5 through 8 middle school. So thank you all for being with us today, and we look forward to seeing you in our next community chat.